Hello, this is a video to answer Alex's question about trading times of day. Alex, I'm sure you're aware because you've been following me for a long time that I always, if you'd asked me this question 2 months ago or maybe a month ago, I would have said I absolutely love trading the pre-Frankfurt, pre-London Open time of around 6 to 7 the pre-Frankfurt and 7 till 8 the pre-London, and then that Billy breakout of 8 o'clock to 8:15, that 15-minute candle from 8 to 8:15, because I'm a creature of habit mainly, and I believe that pre-Frankfurt is a sort of grinding period of the day when not too many traders are watching it. I read once from a guy, I forget his name now, Gomez or something, I'm not sure whether that was his first or second name, but I remember listening to a podcast years ago, a webinar or something, or I think it was called, that he said it was like a switch. The way he thought of the markets was the algorithms run the markets at the quiet times of day, then they flick a switch them off, and the big boys get involved. And you either want to trade with the big boys and you go with the risk, or you just trade the grinding periods like I used to trade. So now that's all changing. You must have noticed my trading techniques have changed a lot of recent weeks, and I attribute that to Aussie and Digger One on Forex Factory, because they just opened my eyes to the larger possibilities and what I was leaving on the table. So I am venturing into the different times of day. I like to trade the volatile periods as well as the grinding periods, but I do not want to be involved in trading after about 9 or 10 o'clock, depending on what news comes out. So you've often got pound news at 9:30. So I know it's a bit of a vague answer, but trading is a constant evolutionary thing, if you like. You see new opportunities, new possibilities. This indicator here, I've only been using it for a few months, maybe a bit longer, and I'm growing to like it more and more that I look at it. And I haven't really done much statistical analysis on it. I've got 15 years experience with this thing, and in truth I think this thing outflanks it massively. But when they do when this one does give me a signal, it's just belt and braces. That was an absolute no-brainer to trade long once I got that. Busy time of day as well, volatile, everything's moving. You get this and you learn to understand your own indicators. So that closed on the hourly. The next hour I was long. So and to gold, well, what you've got to remember also is that we're in massively volatile times. It's absolute madness. But if you trust your indicators, and you see a good looking setup, because and obviously I trust my method, the candlestick trends, then and the speed that it moves as well, 50 pips in a minute or 100 pips in 10 minutes with gold, you've got to be able to make money out of that, and it's just we're trading high probabilities here. So I suppose the volatility, the crazy market conditions, and massively solid method that I've devised for myself points me to trading it. That's the best answer I can give you. Gold is a monster, so you have to be very careful with it, and obviously you have to have larger stops, so adjust your trade size accordingly. But I'm not going to leave money on the table if it's there to be had, as it were. So I'm still learning about gold, really, and if it wasn't for the mad times that we're having, at the moment, then maybe I wouldn't even be trading it. But that primarily I'm watching it because of what Digger and Aussie have shown they can do. I didn't put this in the previous video, but this was a part of my analysis as well. The massive trend here: high, low, lower, high. Low, high, lower, higher, low, and then continuation. So, excuse me, stupid cough I've had for weeks now. But so hopefully that answers your question, Alex, and maybe helps a few others as well. Thanks for asking the question. Thanks for your comments, and anyone else watching this, by all means, ask me any questions you like about trading, about price action and this method. Thanks for watching. Have a good day.